What's up, guys? Mr. Cruz here to run you down on what the percent proportion problems that we're going to be going over, how to solve them specifically. So these questions are questions that you're going to come across on your iExcel and on the worksheet. And most of them have to do with finding the percent of a number or of two different numbers. All right, let's go ahead and get started with this. And if you've been doing really good with the whole cross multiply and divide stuff, if that stuff is easy, this stuff is going to be even easier. All right. Let's get started. So this is how we set it up. So when we set it up, we got to have, this is like a little formula that we're going to use. So is over of equals percent over 100. All right. This doesn't make sense right now, but when we get to a problem, I'm going to show you how it works. All right, let's go on to the next part. So let's say we had a problem that said, what is 40% of 120? All right. What I got to do is I have my percent sign here, is and of. The goal is that we got to substitute numbers for at least two of those options, either the is, the of, or the percent. We're going to substitute numbers, and then whatever's left, we're going to substitute it with a variable so that we can cross multiply and divide. Here's kind of what that's going to look like. This problem tells me what the percentage is. So 40%. So that means I'm going to put 40 where the percent sign is. All right, bam. Now I just got to find the substitution for the is or the of. The word problem says what number is 40% of 120? So I'm going to put 120 where the word of is. All right. I'm trying to find out what is. That sounds weird. So what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to do what I've been doing before, cross multiplying and dividing. So I'm going to put a variable x there, and then from here I can solve it. And if you guys remember, all we got to do is cross multiply and divide. So x times 100 is going to give me 100x. That's 100. That's a 0, not a 6. And then 40 times 120. Let me see if I can do this in my head. Would that be 4,800? Let me see. I'm going to put this in my calculator. 4,800. All right. From here, I divide both sides by my coefficient. All right. And then x should equal 48 if I did my math right. All right. Let me double check myself. Yep. So x equals 48. This is it. Is over of equals percent over 100. You're done. All right. Let's go on to the next one. This one says 9 is 45% of what number? Man, I went ahead 2 5s. All right. So 9 is, this is going to go right here where the number, where the word is, and then 45% is going to go where the percent sign is. It's always easy when they give us the percent because we know exactly where the percent is going to be. You guys are either going to struggle with knowing where to put the number that is supposed to go or where the number of is supposed to go. So it should look like this when it's all set up. From here, cross multiply and divide. 45 times x gives me 45x. And then 9 times 100 gives me 900. Divide both sides by 45, and I think that should give me 20. Let's see. 900 divided by 45. Let's go. Big brains in the building. I'm doing this in my head too, y'all. I'm goated. All right. That's it. Simple as that. Let's go on to the next one. This one tells me $3 is, so I have a feeling that's going to go there. What percent? So of 40. Of 40, so that 40 is going to go down here. This is, because it's asking what percent, that means we're going to try to find the percentage right here. So that's where my x is going to go. So this is what it should look like. Cross multiply and divide. 40 times x gives me 40x. 3 times 100 gives me 300. Oops. Divide them both by 40. I don't think I can do this one in my head. But x, let me see, 300. 300 divided by 40 gives me 7.5. So 7.5% is what $3 of 4D is. $3 out of $40, that $3 is 7.5%. All right. Let's go on to the next one. All right. This is an exact screenshot of like the problems that you guys are going to get on the iExcel. All right. The percent part is blank. So that means I got to set it up with the percent. Remember, it was, I'm going to write this up here, is over of equals percent over 100. All right, so I'm going to put X up here where the percent is going to go. And then of 52 is going to go down here, equals 13. So this is kind of where we got to remember the stuff that we learned at the beginning of the year, where we talked about the verbal expressions like, hey, what words would you use to describe this? This equal sign right here, we normally say is, right? I would read this problem as what percent of 52 is 13, right? So is since it says equals 13, is 13, that's where the is going to go. All right, cross multiply and divide. 52 times x is going to give me 52x. 13 times 100 is going to give me 1300. Divide both of those by 52. And then 1300 divided by 52 is going to give me 25. So $13 is 25% of $52. All right, let's do one more, I think. Nope, let's do two more. All right, if you feel like you've got it, you can stop the video where it is and you can move on to whatever you want to do next. But if you want a couple of more exercises, a couple more examples, stick with me in this video. All right, same thing. Is over of equals percent over 100. 75%, I'm going to put that on the top, so 75 over 100. Of what, so is over of, so this is where the x is going to go, is 36. Cross multiply and divide. 75 times x, 75x. 36 times 100 gives me 3600. Divide both sides by 75, and x should equal 75, 48. So 48 should be my answer. So 75% of $48 is going to be $36. All right, I think these last two are going to be the ones. All right, is over of equals percent over 100. All right, we don't know what the percentage is, so that's where we're going to put our x, and then we're going to put a 0 there, of 90. So 90 is going to go at the bottom, and equals 18 or is 18. It's going to go right here. Cross multiply. 90x. I'm going to move pretty fast through these next ones. 18 times 100 is 1800. I think this is going to give me 20 if I'm not mistaken. All right. So x should equal 1800 divided by 90. Yep. Equals 20. 20 again is our answer. All right. Last example that we're going to go over. What number is 40% of 80? All right, 40%, so 40 is going to go up here, over 100 of 80, so 80 is going to go at the bottom here. And is the what we're going to try to find out. X times 100 equals 100x. 40 times 80, let me see if I can do this in my head. 3,200. Let me double check myself there. Or 32,000. 40 times 80. Nope, 3,200. All right. Divide both sides by 100, and x should equal 32. So 32 is 40% of 80. All right, there you guys go. Good luck on the assignment. Let me know if you guys need anything. Peace out.